Yeah. Uh, why do we need a thread bean if we have auto-wide already? So most Spring Boot developer confusing this. Confuses. This is one of the very important interview question. So what does auto-wide do? Auto-wide inject an existing bean. Spring searches bean from the IoC container and used that bean for dependency injection. It doesn't create the bean, right? So what does bean do? Bean manually creates and registers the bean. Spring stores objects in IoC container used for external or custom object creation, and it creates bean manually. So here exit bean will create beans manually, and that created bean stores in objects in the IoC container and used for external or custom object creation. So how Spring creates bean automatically? Spring uses component scanning. So when the whatever the classes have the exit component, exit service, exit repository, Spring uses component scanning where the classes is annotated with these annotations, right? So Spring manages only the scanned classes. So Spring manages this injection of beans only. It manages only for the scanned classes. So beans automatically added to IOC container. So when we have this exit component, exit service or like annotations, so beans automatically added to the IOC container. So why manual bean creation is needed? Some classes are not managed by Spring, right? So third-party libraries or external framework classes, custom object creation logic. So in these cases, some these classes are not managed by Spring. Spring can create beans automatically only for managed classes, but external library classes need manual registration. That is where exit bean is used. Suppose it is take rest template. Uh, for this rest template is not your class. You cannot add exit component there, right? Spring will not auto create bean because we didn't added the exit component. So exit bean manually registers it. This is another example. So exit bean is used for creating the object. Exit auto injecting the object. Both work together. One creates, one other injects. Exit auto doesn't create beans. Exit bean create and register the bean. Auto injects already available beans, right? So both are needed in Spring applications. Exit component, exit service, automatically bean creation will happen. So exit bean, manual bean creation is happening if you use the exit bean. So exit auto dependency injection will do. I hope you understand this. What is the use of exit bean even though we have the exit auto. So in overall exit component or exit service is there, automatic bean creation will be happen, and when we use auto dependency injection will be happened for those classes which are annotated with the exit component or exit service. But some third-party classes, though for that automatic bean creation is not happening and it is not in the scope of the Spring uh, context. So for that type of third-party libraries or classes, we need @bean to create the bean manually. So after creating the bean, we have to use @auto to inject wherever we require that bean. I hope you understand the concept. Yeah. So if you want further more in Java related interview questions, please try to visit java2victory.com. It has a vast collection of Java, Spring Boot, microservice interviews.